Hello guys. Hello guys. This is Mr. Ibrahim, the trader of Gova Trading Academy. All right. So remember yesterday I did a free Zoom video for you guys, a free Zoom session for you guys yesterday. And towards the ending of the session yesterday, remember I showed you guys this area on Euro USD yesterday. And remember the area where I showed you yesterday, markets has not happened yet. As at the time I showed you what I said is going to happen, right? So, but look at what happened today. Remember yesterday on Zoom, I told you guys that market was currently around here yesterday. So I told you guys yesterday that I'm expecting market price to come here and then market should drop down. Do you see the audacity? Now, why did I have so much confidence that market is going to come here and drop down? Why did I have such confidence? I have such confidence because of the professional tool I'm using, all right? Remember towards the ending of yesterday's session on Zoom, I told you about auction market theory. Remember I told you that the auction market theory states that if the value area low, because this is, if you notice, there's a shaded blue color here at the top and the bottom here, and there's a shaded gray color here. So this area here is what we call inside value, and this blue area is outside the value, right? This other blue area also is outside value, So you can see from here to here, this is where we have the value. This is the value area high. This is the value area high, VAH, value area high. And this other shaded area here is the value area low, okay? VAL, value area low. So you can see how market price broke out of the value area low here. Look at it. You see how market price broke out of the value area low, right? See this price. This price broke out of the value area low. Now, when market price broke out of the value area low, you are expecting market price to come back into the area again, according to auction market theory. So if that happens, you are expecting market price to drop down again. Remember, I told you guys that yesterday, and that is exactly what happened today. You guys can see that market came back into this zone here, and you see how market dropped down into profits. Very, very nice profit. So this is a professional analysis. This is how professional traders trade, right? We analyze the market using volume. You can see the volume that is on the area, right? You see the volume on the market profile. And that is where the point of control is, right? You can see this red line is the point of control, okay? So guys, if you, after taking the free trial on Cluster Delta, after you've taken the free trial on Cluster Delta, then you feel the need that you need to purchase the paid Cluster Delta. Remember, the paid Cluster Delta is, we have the one for $34 for 6 months subscription. For 6 months subscription. Now, once you are able to pay this $34 for 6 months subscription, message me directly, message me privately. Then I'm going to add you to a group. I'm going to add you to a group whereby you are going to watch a step-by-step video on the group from module 1 to module 13. You are going to watch how the Cluster Delta works on a step-by-step video from module 1 to module 13 after you've already subscribed. So this subscription is what is going to qualify you for me to add you to the private group where you are going to learn how to use the Cluster Delta to your advantage after watching the videos here. All right, so The settings for this market profile, I'm going to give you the settings for the market profile after you've subscribed for the $34 subscription. So all you have to do is subscribe and then send me your email address privately to be able to confirm it and then add you to the group immediately for free. All right. So it means the only thing you need to do is to qualify by subscribing to the Cluster Delta $34 for 6 months. And that is automatically going to qualify you into the group. All right. And then start learning how it works and start making money with it. So because this market profile, it has its setting. There's the setting for the market profile. All right, guys. So the market profile has its setting. You can see we have other softwares here that we have on the chart on Cluster Delta. But mostly the ones I usually use mostly personally is I usually use the imbalance tool. I usually use the footprint. I usually use the view app. I usually use the market profile. Okay, these are the ones I usually use. I usually use the Depok, and that is it. These are the ones I usually use. But if you join the group, there's videos on the Delta, there's videos on Depok, there's video on the footprint, how footprint works, how imbalance works, how market profile works, how view app works. All right, there's video for it. How bookmark works, there's video for it. All right, so once you're able to join the group, and I think you don't have to understand, you don't have to use all these softwares here. The ones I highlighted here are the ones you need majorly. You understand? These are the ones you need, because these ones are enough for you to be able to have a trading confluence of knowing whether to buy a market or whether to sell a market. All right, so this is enough. The ones I highlighted is enough. So you can see on the Euro USD charts, you can see, guys, on the Euro USD chart, there's a sell imbalance here, right? There's a sell imbalance here. So this sell imbalance, you can see the sell imbalance here is 0.21 imbalance on this level here, right? That's why markets came back there and dropped down, right, in a downtrend. Remember, in a downtrend structure, and so on and so forth. So guys, if you want to have the setting for the imbalance, also if you want to have the setting for the imbalance, and so on and so forth is usually here. So if you want to know the setting for the imbalance and so on and so forth, then you have to subscribe. Okay, so the setting is around here. Because each pair has its own setting that you need to set up with. Okay, each pair with its own setup. So if you want to have all the setups, subscribe to the paid version of the Cluster Delta, and then you are going to be added to the group whereby you can watch the video on how on the settings, how to set it up, and so on and so forth. All right, so the free version is just for you to be able to see the Cluster Delta, the market profile, to be able to see how real it is. You understand? So but if you want to see how it works in action, if you want to see how the Cluster Delta works in action in real time, then you need to subscribe for the $34. So I think that is it, guys. If you have any question, feel free to ask me a question via Telegram or via Instagram. All right, so I think that is it. This is Mr. Ibrahim, the trader. of Gova Trading Academy. Have a nice day, guys.